It's weird how sunny it is, Charlie. Doesn't match. It's the wrong weather for the terrible thing I'm about to do.
You know when you text someone and they just reply with okay, just with a period, and you're like, are they mad at me?
I'm Brian Valade, president and lead developer of VoiceTree, the out-loud social media alternative.
Well, I just open the app on my phone and I start talking. You can say anything you like as long as it's under 60 seconds. Hello, everyone. Guess what I'm doing?
What does VoiceTree give you that the other social media networks don't? Connection.
I click a post on VoiceTree and I hear my friends start talking. I just automatically smile because it's like, they're right there.
Because voices are what remind us, even at great distances, that we're human.
Oh crap, I'm almost at the end of my 60 seconds. I just want to say,
Barnes?
best husband ever.
Him? This guy? Hey, Vic. What's up?
The life after reports.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm,
They're supposed to be uploaded and tagged already.
When Agent Cutler accesses the system and doesn't find what she's looking for, she's gonna come after me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I only just received these filings.
Ross, I gave them to you 2 hours ago.
Time really flies when I'm listening to her.
Is this handled?
Yes, it's handled, I promise.
Because next time, it'll be me handling it.
Look, Ross, I've been spotting you a few because, none of us can imagine what you've... I'm just saying, it's been 8 months, okay? Maybe time to get your eye back on the ball, please.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Been hearing that a lot lately. 8 months.
8 months.
Right.
Sorry, it's cross to yell it out like that, but...
It took me so long, guys, but I had to order this really embarrassing cocktail.
Shut up.
I'm grabbing a drink with Mira and Clay, two of Charlie's oldest friends.
I take sadistic pleasure in making you look a bartender in the eye
I
to
knew
make
it.
you stand where other dudes can hear you order.
The truth comes out.
Their hands slapping playfully at one another.
So wait, what's 8 months?
Clay, Jesus.
Shit, right. I'm sorry, Ross.
And now their hands finding each other again in mutual moral support.
I'm just saying 8 months is a completely acceptable period of... I'm saying no one would look askance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it wouldn't be any pressure. The friend I have in mind, she's so chill.
I actually,
it would just be like a drink, like a half an hour.
I am going on a date.
For real?
I'm on this online forum. People with similar,
Like one of those bereaved things?
God, one of those bereaved things.
What?
Look, Ross, that's great. And I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying maybe it's worth trying somebody who you wouldn't spend the whole time telling sad stories with.
She wants this so badly.
So, I can do it? Can I set it up?
As soon as I'm successfully recoupled, it doesn't have to be anyone's turn to take out poor, sad Ross anymore. Sure.
Yay! I'm gonna set it up so well. Her name is Heather. It's gonna be so respectful, I promise.
And pro tip, tell her you work for the FBI. If you want to get laid, tell her you work for the FBI.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I collate reports for the social media unit. It's not like I kick down doors.
I thought you were in, financial or something.
Do you ever listen to anything?
I transferred last year.
Last year?
Yes, Dick.
Charlie thought the social media division would be cool, like something we could talk about, since she's so into social media herself.
That she was. No doubt about that.
But you're going on a date.
2 dates, apparently.
2 dates.
Boom! Well done, people. I'm proud of all of us.
You're a moron.
And he squeezes her, kisses the top of her head, and she glows. They don't mean to flaunt their happiness in front of me. It's just the water they swim in.
But seriously, tell her you work for the FBI.
Home. Way drunker than I should be.
Too early to determine if foul play is involved in Garland's death. Garland was one of 2 suspects involved in a bizarre embezzling case where Garland
Who am I
and his
kidding?
co-conspirator claimed to hear voices that told them to use.
Like I'm an adult who watches the news? I'm just gonna do what I do every night. Open voice tree and set it to run Charlie's posts continuously.
Colossally, epically overslept. I kind of thought that didn't happen after you got married. Husband? Did you see me sleeping and just assume I didn't need to be anywhere? It's the kind of heat where you just can't get anything done. What's the news, guys and gals? Not a lot with me, kind of blah.
Aspirin. Now.
When absolutely nothing in my life is working, I always know I have those kids. Lots of people don't want to teach 3rd grade. I think it's the perfect age.
Of course you do. It's her age, right? It's the age when Avery... Why won't this open?
Those kids keep me sane. When every adult in the world lets me down, I walk into my little classroom and I know life is gonna make sense.
God damn it.
Rossi picked me up from class today. Oh my god, guys, he is absolutely hopeless with children. That bodes well, right?
I stop the cascade, pull up my favorite file, and scroll past the bad part to the good part.
They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you.
And again.
They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you.
And again.
They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you.
The aspirin were still on the bathroom floor in the morning, which was good, because I needed them. Only Charlie's voice is keeping my head above water today.
Oh crap, I'm almost at the end of my 60 seconds. I just want to say, best husband ever.
I wish I could remember what I did that day to make her say that. It's that way with a lot of her posts. I can't remember what I did, only the result.
You'd think a man who actually works for the FBI, who organizes hundreds of field reports in a database every single day, would have developed, any observational skills about the people in his life, right?
I nearly lost my job over that post. But then I guess everyone decided it was a non-event. Because no one ever made her take it down.
Hey, Ross, you got a sec?
Hey Vic, what's up?
Look, you have to help me out here, okay?
I'm sorry?
It's like Agent Dash said yesterday. If you screw up, it's the people above you who catch the heat. Like me.
Is there
5 reports, okay? This morning alone. All marked for agent in charge, Bryn Cutler, and you didn't tag her in the upload. You have got to knock this off, Ross. Cutler's not screwing around. She wants to know the second new data is live.
I'm sorry, Vic.
You probably thought you were getting a cushy gig when you transferred here. I did. But she's here now. Why is not important. All that's important is that you do not screw up around someone like her.
You are right, Vic. I am sorry.
Next time, I take the earbuds away, okay? Time after that, you're gone.
After Vic leaves, I I put my earbuds back in as fast as I can and pull up the files that always comfort me at these moments.
I just want to say, best husband ever.
Then my favorite one, skipping past the bad part.
They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you.
If only she was talking about me.
Ross, right?
Heather.
Right, yes.
Heather.
Yeah. Yes. I got us a table. If you want. Sorry.
There's not a thing wrong with her. She seems great. And all I want to do is turn around and go home.
Mira says you're a journalist.
Thanks, Mira. Definitely lead with that.
Oh, is that bad?
No. It's just, this is the part where I'm supposed to joke about how I'm embarking on a career in a dying field. But actually, do you mind if I don't find that particularly funny?
Sure. I guess.
I'd actually like to be a journalist for my, whole life. I don't want the field to die.
Well, then it makes sense. You wouldn't find those jokes funny.
Is this an okay...
Do you want another drink?
Oh,
I can get it. I can go to the bar and
well,
get
it's still half full. I don't need a new drink. Maybe in a minute?
I was just thinking if you wanted the next one to be ready. Already when you finish that one.
Right.
Just so you don't have to wait between drinks.
So, Ross...
Yeah.
It's only fair for me to say, you probably guessed. Mira explained to me ahead of time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's...
And, I see that you... I'm assuming that's your wedding ring, or...
Yeah. Yeah, I keep meaning to...
I think she thought me being divorced and your situation were somehow the same.
You see it over and over again. People can't name it.
But So, Clay says you work for the FBI? So, yeah, he had another friend in D.C., so it was...
Oh, he did?
It was kind of like...
She really does try the best she knows how to make the conversation work. But you can't do that all by yourself.
Anyway, so I'm sure we'll see each other at, mutual Mira events.
Sounds good.
So, okay.
The second she disappears down the subway steps, I jam my earbuds in my ears like I've been waiting all day for a smoke.
Maybe I'm one of those people who just doesn't have friends.
Over 3 years, Charlie recorded 2,205 posts on VoiceTree. And I know them all cold.
Today feels perfect. Perfect. I made all the kids push their desks against the wall and we had an impromptu dance 101.
Then I jump to my favorite. Scroll to the good part.
They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you.
But tonight, something won't let me just listen to the part that makes me feel better. I scroll back and listen to the whole thing.
I know all you assholes check this, so let me make this clear. If you're gonna say to me, it was 20 years ago, get on with your life, just do me a favor and never talk to me again. This very much applies to people who are married to me. And Avery, if you're listening, and I absolutely believe you are, know this. They're not worth a fraction of you. They're not worth a millionth of you. Not Ross, not Mira, not Mom, none of them.
Of Charlie's 2,205 posts on VoiceTree, 803 of them were about Avery, who was 1 year older than Charlie, in the 3rd grade, in fact, when she died.
My mom saved these tapes of me and Avery. She was 8, I was 7. Okay, pressing play.
It was just a question. Avery's in trouble. Avery's in trouble. We're not in trouble.
Talk to your teacher like that, okay?
First comes love, then comes marriage.
She was so beautiful.
Baby and the baby parents.
Theoretically, a certain spouse of mine was gonna watch these with me. But I guess that's not happening.
Okay, it's my turn.
The next morning, I managed to work for 2 hours before logging onto VoiceTree.
Profile not found.
I typed Charlie's name again
Profile not found.
and again.
Profile not found. You've reached VoiceTree Automated Customer Service. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm trying to
For
reach...
bills and payments,
Hey,
press
Ross.
1.
yeah.
For problems
Just
with
check
your
your
profile,
queue.
press
All up to
2.
date and properly tagged. Nice, bro.
For all other questions,
thank
say
you.
Operator.
Operator.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. For bills and payments,
Operator.
please hold while I transfer you to an operator.
So you're making a personal call?
VoiceTree, this is Aaron. How can I help
Yeah,
you?
hi. Are you the right person to talk to if my account is down?
Big ol' freak if he catches you.
Well, if I can't help you, I'll be happy to reroute you to someone who can.
Okay, I don't want to be rerouted, so...
Your name?
Ross Barnes.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm showing we have 13 Ross Barnes profiles on VoiceTree.
Well, actually, it's not... It's not my profile I'm calling about.
I'm sorry?
I'm calling about a different profile.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm only allowed to help you with your own account.
It's my wife's profile, so...
Even so, sir, our
Okay, good
security
morning.
and confidentiality policy...
Good morning. Everybody, I'm gonna need your full attention.
It's my late wife's profile. She's deceased.
Sir, I'm very sorry for your loss.
As you all know, we have a special task force in residence here. We've had it for a while.
Okay, thank you. But my concern is I've maintained her membership, so there's no reason...
Sir, I'm going to transfer you.
Wait, no, I don't
Sir,
want
I
to
haven't been trained in protocol for deceased.
Just reactivate her profile.
Ross.
Sir, I'm not allowed to alter another user's
Ross,
profile.
it's about to speak to the whole... Jesus Christ, I'm not saying alter, I'm saying put it back.
Bureau.
Is this guy kidding me?
Jesus, Ross.
No. I got it. Name.
Sir, are you still there?
Ross Barnes
Sir?
database.
Ross Barnes, there is nothing you want in this world as much as you want to hang up that phone.
Sir?
Now slide your chair 2 inches that way so I can see your monitor. So it seems Mr. Barnes here wants to help me illustrate my point. His browser is currently set to a VoiceTree profile registered to a Charlotte Castor. Does Charlotte Castor know you're cyber stalking her, Mr. Barnes?
They're all too scared to tell her, and maybe I would be too. Except, I'm distracted by what's on my screen. Charlie's fully restored VoiceTree profile.
And I know for a fact that Mr. Barnes isn't the only frequent user of VoiceTree in this office. Well, as of today, that's going to stop. No one in this division is going to use work or personal devices to access the VoiceTree website ever again. Questions? Yes?
Of course, visiting social media platforms is a crucial aspect of a lot of the work.
Not this one. Not anymore.
Okay, everybody. Back to work. Ross?
Look, Ross, I'm sorry about what you said about Charlie.
Yeah.
But in an hour or two, when she tells me to fire you, I'm gonna have to say yes.
Okay.
So this is pretty weird, right?
We're at a local dive in Brooklyn. Her name is Shannon.
It is, I guess.
She's the one I met, as Clay said, through one of those bereaved things.
I'm here to please my friends. Isn't that stupid? I mean, if that's what I do. I mean, you should see what I post on Facebook, on VoiceTree. Just all this relentless, positive, can-do crap just so I won't get those worried emails.
And you figured if you are going to put yourself through this, better me than some setup who doesn't get it.
I know, isn't that ridiculous? That we prioritize pleasing them over...
Because why do they need to be pleased?
Yes! Why is it on us to please people who still have their someone? Why is it our job to make them feel better about us? How long?
8 months.
I mean, what happens is I won't even think about dating. And then one day I'll be like, hey, I'm lonely, or hey, I'm horny, or whatever it is. So I set something up. But then the closer the date gets, as I'm showering, as I'm picking out clothes,
just drains away.
So by the time you stood up and waved at me, and nothing personal about you,
I understand.
all I can think is, I'm betraying him. I'm breaking his heart. God, isn't it stupid?
When you die in a car crash, as bad as the one my wife died in, they have to bring in a doctor or a dentist, I'm not sure, to match the remains to dental records on files.
Jesus.
So we're halfway through these slides, right? And the doctor or dentist or whatever, he looks at me and he says, you don't know what to do right now, do you? And not emotionally, I mean logistically. I'm gonna sign over her remains and you won't know what to do with them, right?
Asshole.
But actually, he was cool. He gave me a business card for a funeral home, told me they were good for those kinds of situations, and they were. They handled and we had the funeral. But he was right. If he hadn't given me that card, I feel like I'd still be standing in that building today trying to think what to do. I mean, you asked, is that stupid? And I'm saying no. I'm saying there is no stupid with this because nobody's smart at this. If that's how you feel, then let's just say that's right. Because nobody knows.
I suddenly realized something in her gaze has changed, become more intent.
Ross, you're not family, are you?
Family? To who?
No, I like that. Nobody's smart at this. It's like you could try something crazy and why not? We're just figuring it out.
Absolutely.
And I know what you're thinking. Surely a bond like that is something you can build on. But that's what our common bond is. That we both know we can't build on it. As we itemize the bill, I think, well, I'll never see Shannon again. By 11 the next morning, I'm still not fired. But I almost wish I was. Without Charlie's voice, even the smallest office sound is grating, deafening. Cutler left no wiggle room. Company or personal devices. They'll definitely catch me if I use my desktop. So I use my phone.
Oh crap, I'm almost at the end of my 60 seconds. I just want to say, best husband ever. Today feels perfect. I mean,
Now
all the
I'm
kids
getting
pushed
work
their
done.
desks against the wall, and we had an
Reports are
impromptu
swooping
dance
onto the
101.
system like birds coming in for a landing.
Classroom, and I know life is gonna make sense.
And then,
What's the news, Rossi?
And I know that's wrong.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Because I know her post's cold. And this isn't one of them.
I'll repeat for the back row. What's the news, Rossi?
I am...
Okay, then I'll start. My news is, I miss you like crazy, and I can't believe how great it is to hear your voice. Now it's your turn. Pumpkin, I know you know at least 2 words.
Can't talk here.
Where can you talk?
Okay. I think...
Breathe, dude, breathe. Someone definitely hasn't been on the treadmill.
Parking garage. I think we're alone.
You still know how to treat a girl.
Is it you?
Is it who?
Is it you?
You tell me. Who does it sound like? Rossi.
Charlie. Oh, tell me where you are. Wherever you are, I don't care where it is. Just tell me, and I'll be there.
But Ross, I'm nowhere. I died. Remember? I live here. I live on Voice Tree. I live on your phone. This is what I am now. So let's try this again. What's the news, Rossi?